Whoa, hey Chad.
Mark, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I was watching our video from last week.
Yeah?
And I got like so many questions.
Right, so you're talking exponents and square roots?
Yes, okay.
Why don't we head over here to the whiteboard and we'll go through some stuff.
Cool.
Okay, so what we want to start off with first or deal with is exponents. So let's just say we take the number, you might see the number 3. And then after it, all of a sudden you see this little 2 up there. This 2, that's referred to an exponent. And what that means, 3 to the power of 2, that equals 3 times 3. So if we wanted to do another example, let's go 5, and it doesn't have to be a 2, it can be a 3 or a 4 or a 5. Let's go 5 to the power of 4. What that means is 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. 5 to the power of 4 is 5 4 times. Does that make some sense?
No, that totally makes sense, Mark. But where does square root fit into all of this?
All right, so it sounds like you got the exponents part, but let's go to the second part, that's square root. So I think what you're referring to is that symbol, if I'm not mistaken. So what that symbol means is, let's start out with something like 9. And how you would read this is the square root of 9. What you're trying to find out here is what times what equals 9. And when I say what times what, the two numbers have to be the same. It's not like 4 times 2 point something equals 9. What I'm talking about is here, what times itself is equal to 9. So in the end of the day, we would say 3. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. So the square root of 9 is 3. Go back to the exponents for a sec. Let's go 3 squared. Okay? That is equal to 9. You see how they're kind of the reverse of each other, how they kind of work together in this kind of case. Should we try another one? Let's go and do the square root of 16. Now you should be able to plug this into your calculator, but the idea becomes this. Let's just think, what times itself is equal to 16? Well, to me, 4 times itself. 4 times 4 is equal to 16. So the square root of 16 is 4. Now you can check this. Go 4 squared. 4 times 4 is equal to 4 times 4 is equal to 16. So that's why square roots, or how square roots and exponents are very similar. They're kind of like the reverse or the opposite of each other. Does that kind of clear a lot up for you?
No, it totally makes sense, Mark. But do we even have to know or use all of that? Like, at the end of the day, I know my algebra instructor or teacher in grade 12 told us it's not like you're going to have your calculator in your pocket all the time. But guess what, Mr. Mickelson? I've got a calculator in my pocket at all times. So can I just go ahead and use the square root function and the square on my calculator?
Yeah. This really wasn't part of the script. Actually, you can use your phone as a calculator, but don't tell Chad. Hey, how you doing?
Good, you, Mark?
Good. Just want to make sure you picked up what I was putting down yesterday on exponents and square roots.
Mind blown. So,
Nice.
as an example, something to the 6, like the sextic.
Oh, whoa. I think you're a bit of a sex stick.
No, I think you mean sexist, and no, I'm not.
Let's just move on.
All right. Well, if I had, say, something to the sextic, that's to the 6th.
So let's just say Chad to the sex stick would be Chad times Chad times Chad times Chad times Chad times Chad.
That is correct, and now I want that on a t-shirt.